Well, welcome everybody to another episode of D&D with the SMG in the place to be, most definitely. Thank you. Jordan's doing my role. And speaking of, we have with us today Jordan with my nice finger guns over there. Yeah, Kyle.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Yo.
Kevin. Oh God. And Scott.
Hello. I love
finger gunning.
whenever a stream starts.
Yep.
It
Always makes me laugh every time.
So, guys, where are we? Where were we? What are we doing? Why are we even
Just
here?
for the record, he's asking us this because he can't remember.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He told me
I'm
earlier.
lost.
I have a green potion.
Okay.
Drink
That's
it.
all that happened.
I genuinely have no idea what we were doing. I think we left it with us leaving the lab, but I can't remember what we were trying to find out in the lab.
I also have something called a wizard collection card. I don't know what that's from.
A wizard? Oh, a collecting card, like a trading card. Like
Why do I have that?
You
pickpocket someone?
You pick. Yeah, exactly. You pickpocket someone.
Dude, I got some holograms. I'll trade you. Oh, or holographics even.
Yeah, holograms exist in this world. Sweet.
I mean, eventually they will.
Magic.
That's
projection.
Tupac walks past you guys in the hallway as you're walking down the hall.
You see that gorillas?
That's like
So-
the Emperor
Yes.
on the
Palpatine?
futon menace. Yeah.
I would watch that.
Fix the dice roll also.
Oh, not again.
Oh God, more issues. Come on.
There's nothing wrong with that. People can guess what we rolled.
That's fair.
I mean, I get a pretty good idea when we all go, oh, or, hey.
Or, hey.
That should be the two rolls. It's either an R or an A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just, if it's like 10, which nobody goes. Nobody
Yeah,
says anything.
No, it's like a.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
All right, guys. So you had just left the experimental lab where they were just had a breakthrough happen and a break-in happen.
Okay.
I'm trying to start the friction to start you guys on fire. So we need fire today, guys. Jordan has the right idea.
That's because I'm a detective.
That you are. You even have your nice magnifying glass.
The way, so your screen froze, and then when it unfreeze, it's freaking your sunglasses were on.
It was pretty magical.
I'm a meme.
They didn't even slide down slowly.
Yeah, no, they were just.
Yeah, I had it in my hand, so I just went like that.
Oh.
Now you've ruined it for everybody.
It froze on stream as well.
You have to check that out on the stream. Like,
I'm sure I won't.
I'll clip it for you.
Okay,
So where were we headed?
I think we were heading back to the tavern for a night's rest. The one where there was a murder. A murder.
Are we gonna bury Judd?
Are you guys burying Judd? I took his figure off the board, but I suppose I should put him back.
We should have a funeral for him.
You could always do a Vikings funeral.
Block up the hole. We could block up the hole in the basement. Or the
I'm not
cellar.
gonna waste any more of my arrows. I'll just push them in the water.
Can I use the broken wood and stuff from like the broken window?
And we're positive they're not going to do an investigation on the dead body before we burn it.
No.
Or that he doesn't have family that wants it.
Nope.
Did anyone find any of that info out?
No,
tavern
couldn't have
When
asked
do you
him.
go?
He's dead.
When do you go check his room?
That's
We can check for his license.
All right, so is that where we're headed back there?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so it takes you a few moments to get over there. Maybe
While that's happening, I'm going to be
flicking.
flicking through the book that I asked Kyle's character to steal, and then he announced to the world that he was taking the book.
Or to steal,
Yeah.
right?
I'm just going to have a look through that and see what I can find.
All right, like I said last week, it looks like a language primer or someone trying to figure out a language or studying a language. Like it'll have a few markings that you don't recognize, and then in common like a word describing it or possible translations.
About anything that I would understand, or is it just literally two very common words in common?
It's I mean, every single page is just full with this small text. So it's like it's almost every word you can think of.
I think he stole a dictionary.
Yeah, there's nothing that stands out in this book that is highlighted or anything else.
I mean, it's all handwritten, so you can tell like someone's been using it either to study something else or they've been using that book itself to study. There's like points in time where there's maybe just a ... where they're not sure, and then there's other points where maybe a word is circled excitedly or something.
How good's the handwriting?
It kind of varies. Sometimes it's chicken scratch, sometimes it's really neat and scrawled. You can tell the language that you don't know is very precise, very perfect, whereas anything in common is just kind of freehand.
Okay, is there an author?
An offer?
Yeah, an author.
He's asking an author.
Author. No, there's no type of. It goes very first page. It goes right into the subject matter.
Okay.
It looks like this is a part of a bigger series of books. Like this is one part of.
Stole Harry Potter.
He stole the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Kevin's got a wizard card or whatever.
Exactly. He opened up the chocolate frog.
Okay, so while we're heading back, I am going to speak to these guys and say, so what did we learn today?
Apparently you don't like your university a lot.
I don't mind it.
I have no idea of anybody you work with.
That's true. That's very true.
Yep.
Except for one old lady who I can't remember the name of.
Fia.
Fia. Fia. I like Fia.
Scratch and Sniff.
Yeah, and Wang. Wang is a good friend of mine. We're very close. Wang Licking. He was at the bar. He told us about the book being stolen.
I hope you have another list of names today, Scott.
I got hundreds of them.
Good.
They're all people I know in real life.
He's got a name generator.
No, one's my neighbor, Bud Light. Right. Okay.
His neighbor's named Colossal Cock.
All right, so it takes you a few moments to head off to the bar. When you get there, doesn't seem like much activity has taken place here. The front door has been kind of, picked up a little bit and cleaned up, so it doesn't really look like it's broken into anymore, but it's deserted. There's no one in there. The body of Judd is still behind the bar.
It's like starting to decompose.
Yeah, pretty much.
In a day.
It's a hot bar.
In a day.
It was hot. It got caught on fire.
Did it?
Yeah.
Remember, he got shot with a fireball.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little scorched. He's seen better
I bet
days.
it killed him. I'm assuming it must have gotten more than just the outside flesh.
Well,
All right, so
you guess so. Maybe his hair as well.
So what do you guys do when you walk in, when you get there, etc.?
I go, my God, there's a body.
I'm gonna walk behind the bar and pour myself a drink.
Okay. Can I get perception from everybody?
Okay.
Do I get an advantage with my magnifying glass?
If you would like to use your magnifying glass, you can. You would roll at disadvantage.
Okay,
That's right, because Scott flipped it. Right?
It's essentially night vision in the light.
Mean,
well, I'm also just.
Oh
goodness!
There it is.
See, that's the sounds that we make whenever there's a wolf.
Yep.
As you could tell, Kyle rolled a 20.
Nice.
I got 20.
Nice.
I got 18.
I got 15.
I got 2.
All right, so everyone other than Uki's, off
Uki like walks out of the bar.
He's looking out the window.
I'm looking at the Steelix on the floor.
Oh, yeah, he's still distracted by the design.
It does look like a Steelix.
Everyone else notices while Sorran kind of walks towards the bar, and he kind of makes a weird hand motion, as he passes one of the tables on the way to the bar, and then he makes his way behind the bar. And pours himself a nice drink. What kind of drink would that be?
Black Russian.
Fair enough.
I don't even know what Black Russian is.
It's Kahlua.
I think his name's Dimitri.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's gross without the milk, kind of.
Would anyone else? Would anyone else like a drink while I'm here?
How many cases of ale are in there?
Behind the bar.
It's a fairly well stocked bar.
How many barrels of ale are in there? Is what I'm asking.
It's a fairly well stocked bar.
15. I'm standing behind the bar.
Sorran, drinking contest, shot for shot.
No thanks. And I pour him a beer and put it on the table.
I drink the beer. That's one.
I pour him another drink and I put it on the table.
That's two.
Didn't you just get over being drunk?
He did.
I swap the beer to spirits and I pour a horrible looking brown liquid into a glass and put it on the table.
Apollo downs it.
Why don't you give me a Constitution save on that last one?
Constitution save.
And anyone else can give me a perception roll if they'd like on that.
15.
Did we ever get anything for our last perception roll?
Yeah, you did.
You saw what Scott did.
You saw what Scott did.
Scott didn't do anything. He walked over to the bar
and
and
going behind the bar and saying, "I'm getting something behind the bar. Does anybody want something?" Probably also told us.
Okay.
But yeah,
fair enough.
Oh man, perfect. I'm glad I used my 18 to see Scott go behind the bar and got this sweet crit fail for whatever Jesse has in mind.
I got 17. 16.
I have 15.
Here, don't worry. I'll roll disadvantage for my magnifying glass.
Uki's the only one who notices that last one that was poured for Kevin over there was actually just the jug where he kind of poured all the half-empty drinks and everything like that. So that last down that Kevin did was actually just the remains.
The drinks.
The leftovers.
You got the drinks, my friend.
Yeah. I was worried you were going to say it was like the remainder of after he cleaned up the bar after that one guard was there.
and now I would like to grab 2 bottles and throw them in the air and catch them.
Empty bottles or
no, full bottles.
Okay, what is that? Athletics, I guess.
Performance maybe.
Performance
is juggling.
I could see that. All right, performance or sleight of hand, whichever's higher.
Okay, performance is 21, so it's sleight of hand.
That's a high performance. Oh,
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah,
I'm a performer.
Yeah, you are, because you flip those damn bottles.
And then I fill his glass back up with whatever the 2 random bottles are that I picked up. I don't know what they are.
Nice.
I think one might be. I think one might be mustard, but I'm not sure.
The other one is just cleaning fluid.
I say mustard and cheese, but all right.
I think Apollo's gonna pass this round.
Fair enough. So, guys, what are you doing?
Well, I can't drink while I'm on the clock.
Apollo says to Sorran, while you're back there, why don't you see if you can find some grub so that we can eat?
It's down in the basement.
No. I was there. No.
Is there any grub behind the bar?
Behind the bar, no. It does look like there's dirty plates, so there might be somewhere in the building, a kitchen of some sorts. But it's not directly behind the bar or anything.
Okay.
It's my food.
I try and go in the storage room that's to our right that is over there.
This up here?
Didn't we unlock that?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Cool.
You go in there. It's a back room. There does seem to be food and stuff stored in there. So extra kegs, shit like that. It's kind of a smaller room.
Okay.
I grabbed the kegs.
You're not even back there.
Sure, you're not.
Yeah.
All right. Apollo says he's gonna grab the kegs, but still sits at the bar.
How would you even know there's kegs?
Actually, I do believe one of you went back there at one point.
I was thinking it was Scott.
I thought it was
I don't think
Scott,
so.
Oh, I thought Scott went back there.
I think
and
I
didn't
told
tell us what it was.
I think I told the guards to go back there.
Yeah, we told one of the guards to.
Yeah, Apollo, you might have seen into their doo-doo. I think, weren't you the one
Doo-doo.
opening the door or
You
something?
do.
You saw into their doo-doo.
Yeah, I threw him the keys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So he knows there's kegs in there, but there's also kegs out here. And jugs of leftovers.
I'm going to take my beer and I'm going to go sit at one of these tables.
Okay.
And I am going to ask the rest of my crew to gather round.
On it.
Sure.
Sure, I'll grab a glass of...
Milk.
No.
Lemonade.
Milk for me.
I don't know,
put
I'll
a
just grab a
saucer.
glass of something.
I put a
Yeah.
saucer of milk beside the table.
My God.
Oh, goodness. All right, so everyone kind of gathers around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I ask the rest of the guys, we didn't make much progress today,
Correct.
but I don't really know what we were trying to progress towards. We know that the university's had something stolen. We know that the town guards are looking for it. We think it's some kind of interdimensional travel thing. A book giving
wasn't it?
guidance to that. Is that what we know?
It was a
These are all
book
correct.
that teleports us somewhere else, I think is what we knew.
We know that there was a thief in the tavern, which caused the guards to come in here. He vanished.
He didn't want a bar fight.
Does what do we know? We've got this book to show for our day's efforts. Did anyone pick up on anything else that might help us track this down?
I'm afraid there's no clues.
Yeah.
I got a mysterious green potion. We should maybe try to see what that does. Maybe it's like a tracking potion. I don't know.
Where did you get that?
From the lab.
Okay, just on the side in the lab.
Yeah.
Can I inspect it with my magnifying glass? I'm asking both the dungeon master and Kevin or Apollo.
Sure.
Okay, you look with your magnifying glass, and it is closer.
Roll.
What
Yeah. Oh.
Roll an arcane check.
what was that? What kind of roll was that? What were you looking for, Jordan?
Just anything weird
Was
with it.
arcane or anything? Or
No, I'd say it was probably. Is there inspection or I guess it'd be an insight check, wouldn't it?
or investigation?
Investigation. There we go. Yeah, I'm investigating. Oh wow, I got +4 investigation. I forgot because I'm my bipolar detective.
It looks like a magical potion.
Well, it brought me up to 10 at least. So okay.
Yeah, no, it looks like your
Good.
standard magical potion.
It looks like your standard magical potion.
I'll do an Arcana check on it.
That's fair.
I'm not sure this green potion holds the answers to all of our problems. I'm gonna
Don't know.
otherwise someone probably would have used it by now.
Yeah. That is going to be a 18.
It's actually a mild sleep potion. From the looks of it, this is the type of thing that would probably be the base to other more powerful mixtures or something like that. It looks like it does have sleep potion properties, but it looks to be a material used to make something else. He grabbed an ingredient.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, so in the
Kevin,
morning,
I don't know what it is yet. He hasn't told us.
Yeah.
I'll tell
it's a
Apollo that.
Sleep potion.
in the
I think
morning,
it's a healing
do we
potion.
have any plans to go anywhere to do anything?
Hey, do you guys want to check out these Wizards collection cards I got?
We should probably head back to the university because if they made a magical book, right? You
Mhm.
think they would keep notes on how they, right?
Good point. So we forget
Possibly-
about the one that's lost and just make a new one. I like it.
No, from those notes, if they do have any. We see if they can teleport us to where he might have gone with the book. Track him down, kill him, and return the book.
Cunning. Has anyone got any other ideas? Or is this our whole plan A, B, and C?
I think Woogie's pretty on track. I'm pretty on point with that.
Okay, well in that case, I'm going to drink the rest of my beer and go to bed in the lush room that I made sure I acquired the first time round.
All right, so you have your own private room. Everyone else,
I jump up on the bar table and curl up into a ball.
That's right, Apollo did. He was the first one to get a room there. Yeah. All right,
where go to my room?
Jordan, what are you doing?
I jumped up on the bar and I'm turned into a little ball.
So you're sleeping on the bar? I take it everyone's conking out for the evening?
Yeah, I'll sleep on this little corner.
Yeah, I would
say you're going to sleep in the fireplace.
I would like to just have a look around what I've got in my bag. Just take a look at anything that might be of use to me the following day. Anything maybe that I haven't seen before that's somehow now in my bag. Anything unusual that I don't really know how it got there. Or I know how it got there.
I have no idea what he's on about.
Yeah, that is there.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want me to go into more detail, we could figure it out, some way of doing it.
Okay, all right. So it's okay. As long as I know it's there.
Yes.
And then you can tell me what the hell it is, day to day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Fair enough. I guess. How could we have private time with me and Scott?
Ooh. Perhaps you should do it in the break. Or do I need to know what
it is
now? Or you
could send him a private message.
Just PM him.
All right. Well, I was trying to let the audience in on it as well, but we can private message time.
I mean, me, Jordan, and Kevin could just deafen ourselves.
Yeah.
Jesse just types in Discord when.
Make sure you deafen the streams as well, you cheeky minxes.
Yeah. I've only got the chat open. I can't have the actual stream open.
Yeah,
so should we just deafen ourselves then?
Deafen yourselves, and I will.
Oh my god, this is so exciting! He's going to tell me all sorts of dirty.
Where's deafen on the video chat?
Underneath, if you hover underneath the cameras.
Yeah.
I just see mute.
Oh. It would be under actually left-hand bottom left.
Yeah, it's on the left-hand side
of itself.
Let's use that. All right.
They got a full screen, Jordan.
I'm not in full screen.
Pardon me.
I don't go private with that and they just burp in my ear.
All right,
ASMR chat.
All right, just let us know when you're ready.
All
right. So
let's not tell them when we're done. Let's sit here for the next hour. Okay, go for it.
All right. So you now do possess the book in question. It is a leather-bound, very fancy-looking book. As you look like inside, the language, it's just filled with that weird language that they were trying to decipher, obviously in the notes. In the very middle of the book, the very middle page, it feels a little bit heavier than the rest. When you open it, there's a picture there. It's a landscape. No, unfortunately. You could make it nude. No. It's a lush landscape. It looks like from the view of the picture, you're standing kind of at the edge of a forest looking out over a field. There's kind of rolling hills. You do see a little village in the far distance of the picture. It's tough to tell from the picture itself, but it does look like the smoke from the village seems to be moving a tiny bit in the picture. It's almost like you can't tell if that's real or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's that far away, it just kind of looks like a trick of the eye.
Okay.
That's really all you know.
From flicking through it, do I get any sense that this is what the assassin dropped, and that this is what's missing from the university?
This is definitely what the assassin dropped. You're not sure if it's what the university is looking for, but you
Okay.
can assume. You can kind of make that assumption.
Okay.
Yep. Any other questions, or should we let
Probably
them...
several, but I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna
Okay.
go to bed.
All right. Okay. Should we let them in, or just let them sit there and hang and...
Let's let them in,
know?
and then
Alright.
when they come through, I'll just come back snoring.
Yo,
Hello.
Yo.
still waiting on Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh, Jordan's still deafened.
No, I'm not. How dare you?
Or maybe he's muted or something, because you guys hear him?
Oh no,
Yeah.
Jesse's deaf.
I can...
I'm just kidding. All right, so you guys all going to sleep?
Yes.
That's what I thought I was doing this whole time. That Scott was having private conversations with God.
It's a very religious man.
All right. Well, do you have any setting up any type of watch or anything, or I'll just kind of pass it
No,
out?
but I've got my my bowl of milk next to me on the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock my door.
That's fair. Apollo, you up in your private room?
Yes. Yes.
I also scratched the bar until I went to sleep.
It has some nice gouges in it. It's like very comfortable feeling for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very. All right, give me 1 second.
Oh, I probably wouldn't be in detective mode right now.
Probably not.
Oh, my audio's buzzing?
It is a little bit, actually. Apologies. Okay, I would like... Uki, you're down in the main room as well?
Yeah.
I need a roll from you and Jordan. Perception.
Jordan's a little...
That'd be 10.
That's fine.
I think I fixed it, maybe, hopefully.
It's still there.
It's like when he talks. When
Yeah.
you talk, Jordan. Unfortunately.
Yeah, perception.
Nice.
There we go.
It is morning, but you're kind of Jordan. You're awoken by sounds of heavy footsteps. Sounds like
Giant.
Be quiet out there. I'm trying to sleep. I need to level up.
What does level up mean?
I don't know. God told me so.
Okay. And it gets a little bit quieter. Quieter in that they're kind of stepping quieter, but louder in that it sounds like they're headed towards you.
So they're like tiptoeing now.
Yeah, they're
Like,
walking
tiptoeing.
quieter, but
They're doing the Scooby-Doo.
I at least appreciate the fact they're trying to be respectful.
they definitely are. Yeah. So what's everyone doing?
Looking for cotton balls to put in the 2 ears and then go back to bed.
Well, like I said, it is sort of morning.
Oh, so I got my full sleep.
Everyone has their full
Okay.
sleep. Everyone has their spells back. They're all level. Everyone's level 2 now.
I'm perusing
I go-
the player handbook to figure out what
Yay.
spell I want to learn next.
I
That's
go
fair.
and
You could still be upstairs sleeping because right now the only person awake is Jordan, and he hears people outside.
I get cunning action.
not good. It's I'm
I'm
needed.
super cunning.
Something
So I
like
go-
that, yeah.
I knock on the doors of where everybody else is, where I assume sleeping, which is basically just walking by and knocking on every door, until
Okay.
people start walking out. I just am going up and down the halls, just hitting every door.
Okay. Do you wake up Uki as well, who was down in the same room as you, or
Well,
do
yeah.
you get
I'd
him
probably-
first or leave him till last?
He gets to be woken up by how loud I'm hitting all of the other doors.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably would by that.
I shout out, Earth, do you need someone to open the door for you? To let you out for a week.
No, someone's here.
Well, as you go to get everyone else, Uki's actually awoken by the two people who come in.
Oh my god, they've got the swords out already.
Yep.
No.
What's wrong with these people?
They kind of. It's actually more than two. You looking out, you can kind of see that there's more to them. Those two, they enter in through the broken door and just kind of fan out.
Did they get stuck in the door? Because it's a one-person door and they just got clogged in.
They kind of jostle each other.
Yeah, you see them like trying to smash their way through.
Did I hear say that there's people here?
Well, I told you that. I don't know if
Okay.
you heard me.
Apollo, he hasn't come out of his room yet, right?
That's up to you.
Well,
Up to
I didn't.
you.
Well, I didn't say you.
Have
Can-
you?
Can I roll like a stealth to just open the door like a crack to just see what's going on to see? Because I hear like.
Yeah, I
people
mean, I'm
coming
knocking
in.
on the doors, yelling. There's people here.
I am
Yeah, I
going
mean,
to put the item underneath the mattress, head out and lock the door.
I, for no reason, decide to break into his room, go into the.
You find my dildo collection.
roll to see how bad you're dragging it.
What?
That's a bad dragon reference.
Yeah.
I
Jesse had to slip it in.
don't know.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I did. All right. Yeah.
I just
So
nommed it.
So can I roll my stealth to see if I crack the door open or to see if they?
well, you're upstairs, so there's you don't even have to roll. You crack the door and you see down the hallway.
Yeah, stealth is more so you don't get noticed, not your ability to crack a door.
Well, I didn't want to see. I wanted it to be like just like a smidge, so no one notices it's open.
I'm going to walk down.
I mean, the only person who would notice is Sorran or Jordan
I walk downstairs.
right now. Okay.
Ignore them.
Why don't you guys place yourselves where you are
my
currently?
God.
No, we have to play placement games again.
Yeah.
I think your current locations are at the door, so I'm going up and down the hall, so I'd probably be...
Oh no!
Let's say like here. Or no.
I'll be right there.
Up
Wait,
here is where the bedrooms are. This is the
Oh, so I'd be up there then.
yeah.
Yeah,
You guys are coming from up there.
yeah. I'm
Sure.
walking down this way from
So
the
then
stairs.
Uki, I guess, is the only one down there talking to him.
He is. So when they
Just-
come in, they see you guys and they kind of, draw their weapons or whatever, and they're like, "Okay, where is it?" Sword point. I don't know why I always try and like pull out a gun.
Yeah.
Because you're American.
That's fair. And
It's like the Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
The modern day one. It's amazing.
Mhm.
that was a good one. The Buzz Lerman one.
Yeah. The pistol says like dagger on
Whoa.
it.
Yeah.
And like, the freaking or like the way Romeo and Juliet, they off themselves was with a pistol. It just says like nine dagger. And a long sword's a SWAT sniper rifle.
Yes. So they kind of fan out that the one down here is standing like kind of in front of the door to make sure no one gets out, and these two gentlemen look to be kind of looking around, walking around.
Why is this one so tiny?
I don't
It's
know.
not the size that matters.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Where is what exactly?
Oh, there he goes.
Why is
Where's
this one so
what?
big?
Yeah. Why did he get small again?
What was that, Uki? Where you asked where?
Where's what?
What do you mean? Where's what?
They asked me a question. I'm asking them a question.
I like how the dungeon master's the one not in character.
Yeah.
Oh God, sorry.
It's all good. I was confused at first too.
Yeah.
The book. It was here. They kind
You
of.
mean the book that got stolen yesterday?
We tracked it to here.
And the dude teleported away. We went over this yesterday with the town guard.
For the record, these guys do not look like town guards.
I know.
They are.
They could go talk to him.
They are
Yeah.
wearing matching colors, matching kind of outfits, but
Is it
they're
crimson?
definitely
I was gonna say, are they crimson with a lotus? on it?
There may or may not be a lotus right on the no. It oddly enough, it is like a maroonish color. I wouldn't say crimson, but maybe a muddier version of crimson.
I think Kevin called it. I think this is the Bloods.
Possibly.
All right. So you said talk to the town guards.
We went over yesterday with the town guard, and that he teleported from here.
They look at each other. They kind of give a chuckle, and they say, "The guards? How the hell do you think they're gonna help you guys out?" And by this point, they're kind of walking up, and the rest of you are starting to come down, like you're done getting out of your rooms and stuff like that. You're kind of making your way in now, so you guys can
Walking.
do whatever as well.
Well, I never said the guards were helping us. They are pretty lousy, but they were here looking for the book. So you guys are a day late on that part.
Well, it's here, so we're not leaving without it. Simple as that.
Have fun. You can
Yeah.
move into.
Mhm.
I am going to walk into the room and say hello. Good
There
morning.
they are, the people. They came to visit.
It appears they're asking about the book that got stolen yesterday.
Oh,
Oh, the one
book
that got
we
taken.
couldn't find.
The one that got
The man
taken from
that
the
disappeared?
university.
Yep, with the man that disappeared.
I say we told everything we know to the guards, the town guards.
Do
he's
you
right.
guys know the town guards suck?
They're pretty bad, but we told them everything.
They are pretty bad, huh?
So what can we do for you?
We just need the book, and then we can get out of your hair. So, who
I have a
who
lot of
has
hair.
it?
I don't
Kinda
even
just
read.
Look around.
I point to this table. I say, yeah, that's where the dude was when he disappeared. So
Right
That's the
after he
table.
killed this man, and I pointed the dead body of Chud.
Yeah, we were-
This one kind of walks over towards the bar, leans over, and kind of grimaces at what they see behind the bar.
Told you it was yesterday.
Go
Yeah,
over
we-
to the table, kind of start looking around, look back up at you. Well, it's not there now. What'd you guys do with it?
I say, what's so special about this book?
It's very important to our benefactors, shall we say.
It seems like it's very important to a lot of people.
It does seem that way. Yeah.
Okay, so the man who had the book that we haven't seen
or touched.
just appeared to disappear in front of us. Didn't say
after he
anything.
killed the bar owner.
Didn't say anything. Just
Impressive.
vanished.
Yep.
Didn't come
Sounds
anywhere
about
near
right.
any of us, and didn't leave anything behind.
See, that's where you're wrong.
Right?
I mean, you have it all right up until one small detail. The book is here somewhere. We know that. That's a given.
Well, the guards looked for it. They are inept. I don't know if anyone's told you, but they are useless.
They are pretty useless.
You're free to look for it.
Does
Okay.
does the book leave a magical trail, of some sorts?
A magical trail?
We're all
Well, I
going
mean, how-
there.
How did you
Yeah,
track
how
the book
have
to
you
here?
deduced here?
That's not up to me, unfortunately. Our benefactor has told us this is where it is, and it hasn't left here, so got to be in this building somewhere.
It probably hasn't left here because this is where the trail ends, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't
So-
mind, all you got to do, if you just want to step into the little office over here, we can keep an eye on you, and we can go search. And
Do I
leave you guys
know?
alone.
Do I know if there's any other way out of that room?
There's this hallway that goes upstairs.
Yeah.
So there's
In the little side
upstairs
room, do I
rooms.
know if there's any?
And I just tell them they're free to look around because I've got nothing to hide. So yeah.
There's nothing in that back room. It's a storage room. You might be able to break down the wall, but you're not sure what's on the other side of it. Plus, that would be loud and cause issues.
I look at them and say, my name is Professor Thomas Pfister, And I have a lecture to get to. If you don't mind, I'll just go and get my stuff and I'll be on my way.
Well, I mean, you know, as long as you give us the book, you're free to go.
How do you not understand this? We don't have the book. In fact, we spent all yesterday trying to find out what the book was.
Well, sounds like you are in the same boat as a lot of people. But unfortunately, until we have that book, you cannot leave this building.
How can somebody be so one-dimensional?
Yeah.
Because I wrote them.
I say, fine.
It's like God didn't have any imagination.
Fine, the book is in my room.
See? Was that so hard? Why don't you take me there?
I've been
Wait,
staying in the basement.
How did you get the book?
You read?
I don't really have the book. I'm just trying to get these people out of here so we can leave and go about our business.
Now, why have you been staying in the basement?
I haven't been staying in the basement.
We don't stay in the basement.
You just said you.
I had a really nice room last night.
Oh, all right. Well,
we don't have your book.
You just said you did.
On us.
If I were you, I would definitely not look in the basement for your book.
You know what? I'm sick of this, guys. And why don't we roll?
Why is he talking through the table?
He looks back at the other people that are with him, and
I went off what was on the map.
why don't we roll a little bit of initiative?
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I think we're kicking the crap out. Oh, well.
Oh.
I got a 16. No, I didn't. I got an 18.
I also got it.
Nice.
Wait, well, yeah.
At dexterity.
Oh, that's 21 then.
I got 8.
Oh God, why is this being so? All right. So what do we have? Earth. You got what?
18.
I got 18.
Okay. Sweet. And Uki,
8.
Paulo.
21.
Oh shit. Sorran.
18.
He also rolled higher than me, so he can go first.
Okay. So Apollo would be it then.
So I go first?
You do indeed.
All right. Just a question about the layout of the map. If I were to go upstairs, where does like the landing area go?
Good question.
Is there a balcony that
like
you
the
can see
balcony
downstairs or no?
No, there's a landing right after this square is a landing that goes off to the right.
Oh, okay.
So
I totally go up there with my bow.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you can't. Once you go up there, you can't see. It turns a corner, you can't see.
I was thinking of like Skyrim inns where they had the yeah.
Dum 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 dum.
I am going to walk over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to brace myself for battle.
For metal.
For battle.
So, what does that mean? You are doing what? You're ready.
Actually, can I use my cunning action to dash and double my movement?
Can you? Is that one of your cutting action abilities?
Yeah, I can dash.
Can't you just attack that little dude?
Well, I couldn't reach him.
Where were you? Where were you?
You were like,
Oh wait, no, I can.
like right here.
Yeah.
I couldn't see him. He's so tiny.
Dude, that's right there.
He's so tiny. I can't see him.
You are not that cunning. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Yeah.
My connection to the server's been interrupted.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
To be on the safe side, you may want to stop doing anything important. Okay, I'm going to attack.
Oh, I just got it too.
I would like to curl up in a ball.
Me too.
Oh, I just got that too. God damn.
I would like to plead for my life.
Okay, we might have to roll in a different roller if we can't roll in this.
I think it's fine right now.
Is it?
That or the site hasn't updated. The status site.
I can still roll.
Yeah.
Well, as long as rolling works.
Just in case we need it, I'll post a link to the Wizards roller.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually working or not because I haven't seen anyone else's rolls.
Yeah, last one I saw was Uki's 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's all refresh.
Yeah, let's do that.
See what happens.
Okay.
Mhm.
It is Monday night D&D. Expect technical issues aplenty.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
starting the stream on the wrong account.
Monday night D&D with the Saturday morning gamers.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh dear, I don't think it's going to load at all.
Is it opening for anybody? Okay.
Nope. Okay, we'll have to do this through the theatre of the mind. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
As
nice.
did I.
You all win D&D, yay!
Yay.
I found
New
a
high
jetpack.
score.
See, I rolled a 20. Why my dice is lighting up?
Scott grabs a rocket launcher and
Wasn't that from a loot crate?
Nope. Not
no,
this
if that
one.
was from a loot crate. I would have that. That'd be awesome.
They did. I think they had a purple one in a loot crate.
I remember they had
Light
like
up
a,
one? Sweet.
my friend
Yeah.
friend got like one of those ice mold ones. That was like a D&D dice. That was pretty cool.
All right, so Apollo, what are you doing theater of the mind wise?
Well, I'm gonna attack the tiny person. No offense. No offense, Kyle. I'm gonna take out both my short swords, and I'm gonna do. Can it be like one of those like samurai standoffs where we got our swords and we're gonna like run at each other, and then we'll see who stands at the end.
Did that give him the opportunity to attack you, though?
one? Maybe.
If you want, then yeah, you would both attack.
Maybe you should samurai stand off while he's still just looking at you.
That is not the code of the samurai.
How about
Yeah.
I just like I'm like I kneel down like right below him and then I jump up, slash him in the chest like an X.
Okay, why don't you give me a roll for your attack roll first to see what happens?
9.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh, that's plus your modifiers?
Yeah.
That is plus. Yeah. So you bend down and you go to jump up, and you know what? In your mind, it's amazing. It's just like, and you fly it up.
But in reality, the
it's-
ceiling is too low.
It's
Yeah.
it's like straight out of an anime that Scott's never watched.
Yeah, and you just kind of whiff and miss
Aw.
him. And
Good way to start out this battle.
That's okay. I miss him too.
we all miss him. Let's have a moment of silence. All
All
right.
right, time's over.
Scott, you're up.
Hi, Scott.
So we know that they're definitely about to attack us.
I mean, they pulled out knives and or swords and told him to come on in. So
They did, and Apollo has taken the first shot. Has
Okay.
attacked. So
I
he
think-
attacked the.
I think roll
boss,
20
if you
is
will.
loading if you try and refresh again.
Why is the
Huh?
boss tiny?
Because it's I don't know.
that's how you know he's a boss.
Because you
Like a
can't see
ball.
him.
Like a ball.
You actually can bring his size up if you need to, Jess.
Yeah, the only thing I brought it up and it brought it to a 4x4
Yeah, it
square
brought it-
as opposed
brought
to
it
No,
back
no.
up.
If you actually click on it, like I think advanced, you can bring up the individual scaling of the
oh
character to make it fill out the block better.
sweet.
Yeah.
I will do that as soon as Roll20's done reading core rulebooks.
Mine's crafting spell lists.
Mine's gathering steam.
I am going to look at. Do you say we think the small one is the leader?
They seem to be doing most of the talking and
Okay, I am going to cast Ray of Sickness.
Roll20 is definitely not loading for me.
No, it
Yeah,
stopped
it's
halfway
not.
through.
me neither.
Their real-time sync is down.
Talk me through that. What is it? you're
Ray
doing?
of
Ray
Sickness.
Sickness.
A ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against that target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution save or be poisoned.
How are there Roll20 esports?
Do I roll a ranged spell attack? Is that a normal roll plus my spell attack bonus? I take it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. D20 plus your attack bonus.
In that case, I rolled a natural 1.
So yeah,
Does it hit?
that does not hit,
Plus 6.
unfortunately. Well, I wish Roll20 was working so I could see how everyone was set up. But you are so you're so blown away by Apollo's move that you go to fire your ray and it just trail off and miss. You hit the wall next to him. The wall isn't. It's kind of feeling sick to
And
its
let that
stomach
be a
now.
lesson to you.
But you're just so amazed by the whiff. Actually, no, it's the breeze from the whiff so bad that it blew you off course.
Apollo.
I'm sorry.
Apollo blew you.
Yeah, he did. Hey,
Blew you
Mr. Kitty.
hard.
That's me.
Mr. Kitty Cat.
Am I gonna blow him too?
I pull out
If you
my
are.
bow. I pull back, I knock the arrow, and I roll a 2,
We are
which brings me to a total of 6.
Yep.
Why are we all? Whatever.
Wow.
He misses everything and sticks into the ceiling by Kevin. He's hanging by 2 swords from the ceiling as well.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice whiff.
Yeah, no, I figured when I rolled a 2 that it was a whiff, so I just said I'll go ahead and play it out anyway.
This website sucks.
It's because we don't know if we're
Alright.
actually fighting the people, so it's like warning shots to make them be like, "Oh crap, we don't need to mess
Yep.
with these guys. They're
I
crazy."
used
That's
one
what
of my
it is.
very limited
Right.
spells to fire a warning shot. Yeah.
What
Oh,
you didn't
Yep.
realize is these are actually all deceit rolls that were.
Yeah.
Here's them.
We're just shadowboxing them.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of shadow boxing, they've decided to start shark.
Shark.
Oh no, I didn't even cast that spell.
Yep.
Shit's going
Alright.
everywhere.
So,
Busy
Yes, you didn't
obligatory.
have to.
This is the obligatory shit mention.
one of many, I'm sure, today. Apollo, you have a scimitar coming at your face.
Oh, I want to steal that.
I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
No, it
You
doesn't.
pickpocket mid-flight.
Yeah.
This is
Like that.
gone.
Where'd it go? All
That'd
right.
be dope.
The next one will.
Look at that some Final Fantasy bullcrap. Steel weapon.
Yep.
The next one is also coming after you, Sir Apollo. So you have yet another scimitar coming at your face.
Steal that one.
Does a 22 hit its mark?
Unfortunately, yes.
All right.
But only barely.
Yeah.
Then you barely take 1 point of damage.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, he's gonna murder us.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Scimitar kind of nicks off your armor a little bit. It kind of leaves a bruise, but doesn't really.
Good thing I got
do
all that.
anything.
Good thing I'm not a freaking glass cannon anymore.
Yeah. Yet, for now. All right. Mr. Kitty Cat, you have a scimitar coming after you.
How? I'm at the back of the party.
Dude came running back after you. He didn't like you shooting arrows at him.
It's allergic to cats.
16?
Hits. Once we get back on Roll20, Jesse's gonna have to show me how this one happened.
Yeah.
Well,
he got-
if we were on Roll20, it would be different. I can't picture it though.
You hear it? DM's cheating.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Bad DM.
You take 2 points of damage.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, I'm bleeding to death.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, I did
although-
just get hit by a scimitar.
Yeah, although depending on the path he took, I might get a attack of opportunity on him.
well, that's good because one's coming after you, sir. Although it rolls a 7, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Yeah. And since I have no idea where everyone is standing and everything, Apollo,
All right.
you have another scimitar after you. Why not?
Cool.
Although, 14? The 14 hit?
Equal misses, right?
Equal still hits.
Mhm.
Damn it.
All right. You take 3 points of damage. These guys are dealing absolutely no damage. That's good, though. Uki is up.
Cool.
Unfortunately, roll 20 is not, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
Well, poopy.
Yep. Yeah, I will
Walk.
I'll run up to him, the small one, because that's the closest, and swing two-handed with my great sword.
Okay.
Be an 18.
That hits.
It's their first hit.
Cool. Be a 5 damage.
5 damage it is.
Yeah, here we go. Now the damage is going to start
Now
rolling.
we're doing
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 slashing damage.
Okay.
They all die.
Yeah, that one dies, and it just knocks into the one behind it, which knocks into the... Yeah. All right, so that brings us back to Apollo.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to hit the dude in front of me again.
Okay. The
With
same
my
one that Kyle just
yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Okay.
And I roll 2d20 for my 2 short swords. I got a wait. I'm sorry. I'm just this fucking website.
Do them one at a time. So roll
Yeah, I was trying to do the double thing.
No, I got you, but we'll just roll them one at a time. We'll
Alright,
take first one, second one.
First one is 11 plus 5, so 16.
That hits.
Second one is 19 plus 5, so 24.
Well, why don't you do the damage for the first one first, and then that's what I meant
Oh.
by we'll do all of the
okay.
first hit, then all of the second hit. Because
Okay,
you never know, you might kill him with the first one, and then
Yeah. So 1d6. So 5 plus 5, so 10 damage on that first one.
right. Do you want to describe how you kill that dude?
Oh, he's dead?
No, he lied to you.
I mean, I just asked you to describe it. That doesn't mean it happened.
I carve a smiley face into his chest.
And then hit him in the chest.
Yeah. and then where the nose goes, I just stab him.
That happens, and for a second, everyone sees the smiley face, and they're kind of uplifted for like a second, and then you punch it, and they're like, "Oh."
It's like the Watchmen smiley face.
Just imagine some like Joker bullcrap going on.
Sir Hiasakyte.
Okay, so there's 2 undamaged ones.
There's
There
actually more.
is 4 undamaged.
What?
ones.
Oh, did more come in?
Yeah,
Or
more-
This
was-
guy that
More
ran
came in,
past
yeah.
all of you
Yeah,
and
more
got to
came in.
me.
Okay, where's the leader?
Crumpled on the floor with a smiley face in their chest,
It's my
Wow.
calling card.
like a crushed smiley face.
I would like
The nose kind
to.
of punctured.
I would like to shout, "We don't have the book," and then turn around and cast Hershey Squirt on the one standing in front of One Earth Fallen Tree.
All right. What do they roll?
A Constitution save.
I'm guessing a 6 does not do it.
It does not. They have disadvantage on all. Sorry, we have advantage on all attacks made against them. That one.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. One Earth. The person in front of you who's like squaring up with you kind of gives you this weird look, like confusion,
Like he's
Little-
holding his butt cheeks together.
a little bit of embarrassment, and with your heightened feline sense of smell, something's not right in the state of Denmark.
Is it the dead guy behind the counter?
Well, it's Denmark's not a state.
It could be, but
Could
this
work,
is a
Kev.
more
Solve the mystery.
recent smell.
I see.
And
Yeah,
he had
So I
fish.
use the-
And he
I
had
use
fish
the
for
jump-
tea.
I use the thing where I get to jump back without being attacked, and then I shoot him with an arrow.
Okay, you have advantage on trying to attack him.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so my first one is a 10. The second is 17 plus 4, so I'm believing that that is in fact a hit. Unless he has 21
No.
AC.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it hits.
I don't think there's anything that has above 20, so
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
I do
Well, unless you get to high level end game campaign.
8 damage.
Nice. That looks like it hurt kind of badly. You're not sure which hurt more though. That or the warmness spilling down the back of his pant leg. All right, that guy's dead.
So it hurt a lot more than barely hurting, or than kind of.
No,
hurting.
not that guy. Sorry, I was moving on down the turn list, and one of my dudes is dead. The one you guys killed, I was referring to.
All right.
The guy you just hit with an arrow, still up, but definitely looks to be hurting.
And aroused.
A little bit. He feels odd about the situation in many ways. But Apollo has a scimitar trying to reach him and slash at him. And
It's a ghost.
Yeah.
unfortunately, 12 does not hit, I believe.
Nope, it does not.
So he is SOL. How about...
He's part of System of a Down.
Exactly. That'd be SOAD.
SOAD.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with an SODA.
Yeah la 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 so. Kyle, you have... Does 14 hit?
Man.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. You have a scimitar slashing down at you and dealing you 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Take that.
Yeah. Apollo has yet another attack headed his way, and a 14 does hit. I remember that.
It does.
So you are taking 2 more points of damage as a scimitar kind of slashes down your arm and kind of slices off a little bit of the skin on your arm. It's
Is that gonna scar?
very uncomfortable. I mean, it's not gonna be pleasant for a little while.
Dang.
I mean, he doesn't
Strangely
really
enough, it
have.
makes a tattoo.
He doesn't really have skin. He's got magma
Can I-
rock.
oh,
A little
I'm
bit
just
of lava
imagining-
runs down.
I'm just imagining Apollo doing that thing from Family Guy, like.
Yeah, I could see it. Well, the cultist that you hit,
Cultist.
Oh, it's a cultist.
I mean, the person that you hit,
He just reveals.
Yep.
Jordan, kind of waddles his way over to you and
Go away.
swinging with his scimitar.
Does he have advantage or disadvantage for?
From waddling.
No,
I'm
but
on
it
from the squirts, but yeah.
doesn't matter. He goes to hit you, and just the feeling that he is going through right now, just weird warmth, but it throws him all off, and he misses you by like a foot. And as he swings down, it kind of gets stuck in the ground.
So I take it he rolled a 30.
He rolled a 45. No, he rolled a 1, and his sword is now stuck in the ground.
Is it a
Uki.
scimitar?
I
Scimitar's a
say I
sword.
look over to Apollo and was like, I found one for you.
Yes. Yes. My kill.
Uki, your turn.
Cool. I will try and hit the guy that's in front of me.
Now, is that the same one? Or, oh no, I know which
The,
one.
yeah,
I
the one that just hit me.
Yep.
Would be a 15.
That hits.
Cool. Nice for 11 damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
11 slashing damage.
Well, he's not getting pregnant anytime soon.
He is feeling it.
Like
Just
the good way?
feeling it.
Mm.
You can't tell, but there is a lot of
You can tell he's
growing,
feeling.
and he's feeling something. Apollo,
All right. Am I close?
you are up.
Am I close enough to like attack the one that just stuck the scimitar in the ground?
No, stay away from my kill.
No, I'd say no. You could probably hit the one that Uki is faced
Okay.
off with, or any of the two that are attacking you.
This is my bar fight.
Yeah, I'll attack one of the ones in front of me.
Okay.
Am I allowed to specifically aim for a body part to try to cut it off?
You can. That would be considered a called shot, which adds difficulty to the roll. It would add to their AC.
Okay.
But yeah, you can do that.
Can I try it with
Make
one?
sure you yell Kobe before you roll.
Can I try it with one of the short sword attacks instead of both?
Sure.
Okay. So I roll 1d20.
What are you cutting off?
What are you going for?
Oh, I wanna cut off from the elbow.
Okay.
You have the option to try and roll to cut off any body part, and instead of decapitation, you go for the elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15, so 20.
Roll some damage.
Okay, 1d6. Roll. That is a 4 plus a 5, so that's a 9.
And what like I'm assuming the sword hand you were going for? The sword arm?
Yeah. Disarm.
Not just a
literally.
random yeah, a scimitar and a quarter of an arm go flopping down to the ground.
Sweet.
Make a nice clattering noise. And he's just kind of holding a stump now, screaming, staring at it.
So can I do the second short sword attack?
Yeah?
Alright. 5 plus 5, so 10.
Yeah, he's like screaming and kind of moving around, and it's tough to give a target on him. So
Okay.
you miss.
Can
Yep.
I pick up the arm that's still holding the sword?
That would be an action.
Would it? I thought it'd be an interaction.
Yeah,
Well, because
because I want to. Oh, okay. Well, so this is what I'm thinking. I want to
He
put
wants
one
to
of my.
use it as a weapon next time.
No, he
I wanna-
he
Here's
wants
the
to put
thing.
it in his mouth.
he has two swords in his hand, so he would have to drop his sword to pick up the other. That's
I'm
that-
fine with-
Also
with
an
dropping it.
interaction.
I'm fine with dropping it to grab it.
No, I would say that's an action. That's a
Damn
whole
it!
thing. I can let you do. Drop your sword for a bonus action. The next turn, the first thing you do is bonus action pick up his arm. That's probably
Okay.
the best I could do for you.
All right.
And hope he doesn't pick up your sword before that.
yeah.
Mhm.
All
Or,
right.
Kevin, right now, if you want, you can all put one of your swords back in its sheath.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
putting-
As a
Or,
free
or
action.
so, yeah,
Can I
Yeah,
do that
is-
as? Is that the bonus action?
that would
That'd
be the
be-
bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I sheath my sword then? One of them
Into what? I mean, yeah, sure.
into my left thigh. I don't-
I feel like that would hurt.
All right, so Sorran,
So, how many people are left?
you have 4 humans left.
Okay, and one of them
with
is
his arm cut off.
okay.
One has an arm cut off. One with a mysterious brown stain at the back of his body, and one that does not look good at all.
I'm going to hit my microphone, and then I am going
Yeah.
to then I am
Roll for
going
that.
to cast Compel Truth.
That's a new one.
That's a new one. You compel a creature to tell the truth. The targeted creature must make a charisma save. On a failed save, a creature must answer one question truthfully to the best of its knowledge. If the question is not worded carefully, a creature may choose a vague or misleading answer.
Do you talk to your mother enough?
The affected creature is aware of the spell once it is spoken, or once they have spoken the truth.
Just get super personal.
Who are you casting it at?
Apollo.
The leader who's on the floor dead.
Okay.
No, I am going to cast it at... can I look around the room? Can I see one that looks like then they might know more than the others? Is there one that looks more intelligent or more higher ranked?
Are you looking for like a right-hand man of the guy that just died?
The one that looks the highest rank has a smiley face on their chest. And,
Yay!
Other than that, it's tough to tell. Probably the one who knows the most currently is the one who isn't screaming at their missing arm or trying to figure out their life after shitting their pants.
Okay, I will
That's
cast...
about as far as you can...
I will cast it towards him. He has to make a Kismisra save.
Towards the one that shit themselves?
No, the one who I think knows the most.
Okay, all right.
A charisma save of 14.
What's your question?
Who is your benefactor?
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice one.
Better get that notepad open.
Jesse's trying to find ways around it.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to think of the name.
He's trying to make up a name. It's
Grud. Didn't think this far ahead.
Grud the Great.
It's Mr. Evil.
Turns out Judd was alive this whole time.
How'd you know?
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, his first name is T-E-H.
Yeah. To bad guy. He's tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis. I like that. That is his name. No.
Sorry, Jesse.
He just yells, "The ghost," and then realizes what he done. He done. Realize what he done, yo, and gets.
And then he
upset.
realizes how dumb he is for thinking we're crazy for saying someone teleported.
Yeah, and then he breaks the cyanide pill in his mouth.
That would be great.
Then he's focused on you, Jed 2.0, or I should Sorran. Sorry, not Jed.
I wave.
Yeah, same thing.
Apollo is Jed 2.0.
I wave and go, woo!
Hey, Mr. Kitty. Kitty.
Hey, Mr. Kitty.
I once again step back from my good pooing friend, and I guess now I'm going up a staircase, firing an arrow at him. I get advantage, right?
Gives you upper ground. Yeah.
Okay.
You do have advantage on him.
Okay,
He's pooified.
There we go. The first one I got an 8, but that one I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the advantage only lasts 1 round, I think.
Does it?
Hold on. I take it for pooing himself, yeah?
Either way, the other one was 14 total.
The next turn's attack.
Okay, so you take the 14 and 14
until the start of your next turn, and I've already had my next turn. So.
Well, poop! I hate that I lost a 20.
Sorry.
All right, 14.
Yeah, no, literally poop.
Mm-hmm. And I did 11 damage.
Nice.
All right, why don't you describe your kill?
I jump up on the stairs. I pull out my arrow, pull it back, and I shoot it into him, and he dies.
Good.
I shoot him, since I'm on the stairs, I shoot it, and it goes down through the tummy and into where the butt is, releasing the rest of the seepage he's trying to hold in.
There it is.
There. So it's kind of like I just popped a cork.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
That bottle of champagne got shaken out a bit too.
The cork goes flying around the room and hits Apollo in the back of the head.
Oh.
Apollo gets knocked out.
Speaking of Apollo, you have a nice scimitar headed your way.
Oh boy.
Speaking of which, I also pick up this. I look at this.
Damn it!
Go, I found a thing for you.
No.
What? No, it's the guy I killed because I cut out.
I wanted to kill him.
No, but the one I killed, I was going to tell my guy to scimitar for him.
I want the arm scimitar.
He didn't grab the arm scimitar. He just grabbed one.
No, but I heard him saying that he was wanting one. So now I'm saying because I killed this
guy. Is there an arm attached to it? No.
Actually, I'm sorry. This guy, cannot attack you with a scimitar because he doesn't have a hand.
That's right,
The
son.
scimitar. So he's still
Tries to bitch slap me.
He actually looks down and sees his arm attached to a scimitar in front of him.
Yeah,
and
because this is 6 seconds later.
Yep.
he tries to reach down and grab it
With the nub.
with the nub.
No.
So and then he's just kind of confused.
Essentially, this is Saving Private Ryan.
I just
They're
gave him
right to Star
PTSD. I
Wars,
just
so-
gave him PTSD.
Dude, that movie's
Yeah.
so good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Really good
I
movie.
never saw that movie.
What?
What?
It's on Netflix, dude. Just watch it.
Let's stop
You do
now.
have
Let's just have a
another-
watching
You know
party.
what? We have a movie we're all going to watch as a group right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That film is great.
We'll be back after the break.
I'm actually down to watch Saving Private Ryan with you guys.
There you go. All right, see you guys next video. You do have another scimitar headed your way, but I'm assuming a 6 does not hit.
Just my pride.
Fair enough.
Missing hurts your pride.
Yeah.
Sorran, you have a scimitar headed your way from someone who was not very happy with you.
What?
You made him tell the truth.
I
You're
made
like
sure
freaking
he.
Wonder
I
Woman.
made sure he was the one furthest away and couldn't reach me.
I'm
That's exactly
guessing
what I said to you.
Is it?
No.
'Cause
You did it.
I didn't think so.
That's okay. I got it from the person that's on the other side of the world, so it's okay.
It's okay because an 8 misses anyway.
No, that hits.
So... Yeah?
No.
It's impossible to be less than 10, so...
No, it's not. Not if you have negative constitution.
As Jordan
Fair
did
enough.
last
Wait,
time.
No.
You mean
That's
negative
how-
dex.
Dex,
Negative
yeah.
dex.
Yeah.
Your base AC is always 10.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
get minus
unless
1 dex.
unless something magical
Oh,
brings it down.
okay. So we might have played the last game wrong, Jordan. But I enjoyed
Probable.
it. It added a whole new element to your character.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Uki, you are up.
Cool. I'm gonna take another swing at the guy. It's in
Okay.
front of me. Be a 12.
That hits. Roll some
Nice.
damage.
Cool. That would be 6 slashing damage.
Describe your kill.
Lop his head off.
There's now a head flying through the air.
Lands on an arm.
Flying through the air towards Apollo.
We're gonna
Apollo.
build a person.
Can I ready up and like to be like in a batter's position
He
with
doesn't
my short sword?
does an overhead kick of the head into the one standing in front of him.
Oh, that's right. He's only into soccer over there.
Of course we are. The best sport.
That's like the only sport you guys have over there.
We got cricket,
What?
Soccer.
And they got rounders.
Fuck.
snooker.
Cricket's a bug.
We
They
got
have rounders.
we got darts.
Snooki's from the Jersey Shore.
Who? What? You mean Geordie Shore?
No,
That's their version of Jersey Shore.
snooker.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, that's candy, Kevin. They're like, you're not you when you don't have a Snickers.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesse, I'm gonna
Oh.
yell for the rest of them that they can either stand down or they can all die.
The Snickers that can breathe.
Roll
As-
20, half loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, has it? Half-Life 2?
No, yeah, I
Half-Life 3
tried to roll
confirmed.
20 half loads.
Hey, I have a map.
Yay.
Really? I did the full 10
Oh,
seconds for
hey.
me, but wouldn't open the game.
I just saw Scotch
shit.
roll.
Yeah, cool.
it's weird because the page you sent still says it's down.
So does their tweet.
Yeah, it's probably up, but they haven't announced it's up yet. I assume they have to do
hasn't.
tests.
They probably have no idea it's up.
So yeah, we might as well carry
Well,
on.
I mean,
then.
The site took a bit to actually register as well that it was down.
Yeah, I don't think it's back fully yet.
Yeah.
So you unroll like a something on that?
Yes.
Say intimidation or persuasion?
Both of the above.
I'll do intimidation.
Okay.
Just because that one is a +1 where my other one is -1.
That seems reasonable.
Yep.
Tabaxi,
13.
how'd they get past our allies to hit me?
Ran along the table.
Very carefully. They jumped on Judd's body.
But we still have to get around the whole thing.
You see only one of them. Well, there's only 2 of them left standing currently, and one of them is just their face is just full of rage. There's no getting past. You see the other one kind of wavers a little bit, and then like you can tell they kind of steel their spine and get back into it. Sorran.
Yeah. I look at the other 2 and say, before you 2 die, could you tell me who the ghost is, please?
You're saying it to both of them? To
both of them.
Yeah.
The one is just like I said, a mask of rage. You can't even tell if they hear you or not.
And the other one?
And the other one
really happy to tell me.
Just kind of rolls their eyes at you.
In that case, I would like to
finish them.
Do it.
I would like to cast.
You kill him.
But if I strike him down, he'd become more stronger than I could ever imagine.
Which he never did, by the way.
Do it.
He totally lied.
Seemed about the same.
Became more powerful. If you strike me down now.
I'm going to cast Magimine and put it right underneath the really angry one.
That's going to make him really mad.
Okay. Roll some damage, I guess. If you're putting it right under him.
I'm putting it right under him. With a whopping 4 damage.
Woo!
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Take that,
well,
bitch.
Unfortunately for him, that nice 4 damage actually blows off one of his legs, which goes flying, hits the wall, and he kind of crumples. And
it's a lot of carnage going on.
Are you sure you haven't seen Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm positive.
We just need somebody's guts spilling out.
Yeah.
In the Amazing Sniper.
I mean, that's what you did, Kevin.
No, I just punctured him. Nothing. I didn't like split him open or anything.
I mean, that's why I said kind
I did like the Zorro thing where it leaves a mark.
Yeah.
He blew it. Mr. Cat Guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Cat Guy.
OF'd.
So, did the guy that had his leg blown off die?
He's twitching on the floor in a pool of blood. I guess you could do a perception, but he looks fairly. He looks fairly not.
How's the other
this
fellow
mortal
doing?
plane anymore?
Wait, did he skip my turn?
No. Did we?
No, you were
Yeah.
battering up or something.
What?
You wanted
You
to
know what? I
hit
think
ahead.
I think we did because Kyle took over by trying to intimidate. So
Yeah.
It was also my fault for not noticing until now.
Oh well, you lose.
yeah, I mean, no,
Yep, right.
you could go after the kitty.
Right.
The other guy, it looks like there isn't even a mark on him.
Well, there's about to be now.
Jesse, how about we just say I picked up the sword with the arm?
Okay. I mean,
Alright.
you could attack with it if you want to.
I mean,
did,
I don't want to mess up the order at this point.
18. Well, just let him go twice on his turn.
Or you can just go. It's not a
Yeah.
huge deal.
So,
yeah, that
18.
hits. Yeah. Roll us up some damage.
That's 8 damage.
Nice. He now is like sporting the latest fashion trend of this fall, and that's arrows sprouting out of their chest arm.
I was going for the shoulder with the Decepticon logo area.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess Autobot as well, but I've always been a bigger fan of the Decepticons.
They got cooler
fair.
designs.
And then they turn into freaking like jets and crap.
And guns.
Yeah, Megatron turned into an effing gun that
That's-
Starscream would shoot people with.
Yeah.
pretty damn awesome.
Yep.
Apollo, do you want to attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you pick up the sword with
Yeah.
the
He
hand
picks up the
attached
arm
to it.
holding the sword.
Right.
Yeah, I picked up the. Can I bitch slap
Does that give him a range bonus?
It would give him a range bonus, but then he loses his proficiency bonus to the attack because it's a improvised weapon.
That's fair.
Well, I'm not gonna do that right now, but can I? Wait, so the dude with the arm is the dude that cut his arm off. He's still alive, right?
No, he did.
Oh, okay.
He
Remember, you
did.
killed him real good.
I run over to the closest one to me.
There's only one guy left.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, you haven't deleted anyone off the map.
I
so
know. I've been in the theater of the mind since fucking Roll20 went down.
It's up.
Okay, but I'm not looking at it.
So I'm gonna run up to him and hit him with my sword arm.
Okay. So like I said, it does give you a 1 square range bonus, so you can attack from 1 square further than usual, but you cannot use your proficiency bonus for the attack.
I'm just gonna hit him regularly.
Okay. Sure.
Do I still get dual? Well, scimitar one-handed weapon?
Scimitar is a one-handed weapon.
Is it any different
It's a
from a short
melee
sword?
attack weapon.
Is it like technically is it different from a short sword or no?
It's slashing damage. It deals 1d6.
Does it have the finesse property?
Yeah.
I don't.
So can you...
Could I do a sneak attack with it if I could?
Here, if you guys want to, I'll check all the player guide stuff.
It doesn't say on here whether it has finesse or not, but I'm pretty sure you could. It's
Oh crap, wrong thing.
A scimitar does have finesse.
okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to pick up. Wait, is it any? So it's
Is
still
it a
does
light
1d6.
weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah,
use
okay.
2 hands with, or two
Okay.
scimitars.
I'm going to, as I'm running up, I'm gonna use the arm scimitar thing to hit first.
The scimitar.
So it's
Yeah.
scimitar.
Scimitar.
And then I'm gonna do a follow up with the short sword in my other hand.
All right. Well, like I said, let's take it 1 attack at a time.
Okay.
Scimitar.
9 plus 5, so 14.
You don't get your proficiency.
Oh right, that's right. That's right.
So it'd be 12, which would still hit anyway.
Okay. So then, do I still add the modifiers for the d6?
It'd be 1d6 plus your dex
So that's 6.
or strength, whichever you prefer, because it's
Yeah, because it's
Cool.
finesse.
Well, I'm gonna always pick dex.
So
6.
just grab your kill.
Yeah, I always forget I can do that. I need to use that one with my short swords, and I can use my dexterity instead of strength.
Nice.
I always forget those are finesse.
So like
Yeah.
the sword, the sword is like it's in a death grip on the arm. So I was holding it pretty tightly, right?
It would be the other way around.
What?
Swords don't really have death grips.
Or the hand has a death grip. Sorry, that's what I meant.
The scimitar is stuck through the hand and holding it.
So
tight.
basically,
Yeah.
I just whap him across the face, and I just decapitate him with that thing.
I love the idea of you still having like the joint of the elbow, so whenever you like bring your arm in, then it like bends in as well.
Yeah, it's like a whip.
It's like you attacked him with a slinky.
Yeah. And then I gotta to avoid the rebound, I just like duck under my arm.
So now it's like flailing around. Your
Yeah,
head
it's
and you
flailing.
can't
It's
stop
flailing.
it. You're like, ah!
I'm just waiting for it to slow down.
A crappy version of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Get over somewhere.
Get over it.
Yeah. All right. So you
Come
guys
near
are
me.
out of initiative, and I
Alright.
think that would be a good spot to take our first break.
Oh, I think Kevin had a story to tell us.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, you have a story before we go on to break. Apparently, of his.
Oh, I just thought it'd be kind of a cool story because my character's a spy. But apparently my dad was like an actual spy in the 80s during.
Are you
like,
allowed to tell us this?
Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, it's not the government that was under. It's not a thing anymore.
I'm just asking.
Or is it?
I don't want to know that you've been killed
my
before
dad-
next session.
My dad's an American. Well, my dad's an American citizen, so like they couldn't do anything now if they even if they
Wow.
Or could they?
So Kevin,
Kyle is just going to
was he
answer
a
everything.
spy working for the North or the South?
The South, dude, South.
If he was
Well,
working for the
'cause that
North,
could-
you would never
Because that
know.
could change everything. That could
Yeah, that
totally make
could.
people do something.
No, okay. So my dad was because there was a military rule, like military government at the time.
Regime.
Yeah, kind of, because there was like a coup d'état.
Is it called North Korea?
So basically, because my dad did the mandatory draft at the time, so like 2 years in the service. So and then after that, he was still working for the military as like a private contractor. And they basically made him like a civilian spy. So like, and he was going to like university classes at the time. So basically, his job was to listen in on like the college students and like what they were like talking about and what they thought about the government, like as a student. And he would report back to like the higher ups, like, hey, like I got a report on this kid. He's like, seems like he's like
I
radical.
wish I got paid to spy on people whenever I was in college.
Just
That'd
not
been
kids.
awesome.
My dad said he hated it though. Because like the people basically knew who each person were, like the spy was, because
Especially wore an eye patch.
And-
no, because it's especially after doing military service.
They had to wear a name tag that said "I'm a spy."
And he
Yeah,
had to
like
he had
French
to
accent.
he had to walk out of the sea wearing a little pair of swimming trunks, really slowly.
Apparently, my dad was like pretty well respected.
I wonder what you were going to say then.
He was actually pretty high rank from what
Did
he
he
told
have
me,
to? Did he have to shag any birds to gain intel?
Not that I know.
Right.
Did
End
he
of story.
choose to?
End of story.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I don't want to know anymore.
Although my dad did tell me like American women would come on the base sometimes.
Whoa.
Yeah, they would.
So
They managed to get all the way down that thing. Right. Let's move on. Break time.
I was
How
going to
long?
find out where Kevin's mom came into play here, but fine. We'll
Well,
here to go
she
on
was
first.
holding-
I thought I already told you where my mom.
She was holding the camera.
Oh, she was a Nazi.
They're not.
Okay, guys.
In the-
Then the video just cuts right there.
Yep.
Yep.
10 minutes, everybody. 10 minutes.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back.